David Letterman makes surprise appearance on Tonight Show for first time in 3 decades. The world of late-night television got a visit from one of its most well-known alumni this week. On February 10th, David Letterman stopped by The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, while his former bandleader, Paul Shaffer, and his world's most dangerous band filled in for the Roots. It marked Letterman's first Tonight Show appearance since Johnny Carson was host, back when the program still taped in Los Angeles. After a few minutes of Fallon making cracks about the Super Bowl to open the show, the curtain behind him opened up and Letterman walked onto the stage to a round of thunderous applause from the studio audience. "You know, it's a funny story," Shaffer said. "You ever taken too much Ambien, and then you wake up somewhere with no clue how the hell you got there?" "Wow, you've been reading my diary," Letterman joked in response to he then said that he and Shaffer used to do a show pretty much exactly like this before Fallon asked if he wanted to tell some jokes. This spurred a man with a cue card to come out so Letterman could look at the material before he decided against it by saying, "I'm good. Thanks." Letterman, who retired from CBS Late Night with David Letterman in 2015, also joked that he's been busy on TikTok, and he made an enormous deal with the Chinese government. He was also on board when Fallon suggested they make their own viral video right then and there. And Shaffer held the camera while they did the handshake challenge the comedy legend, then said he wanted to hit Fallon in the face with a tortilla. As a drum roll played, Letterman did just that multiple times before Shaffer came over to join in. Fallon then turned the tables and slapped Letterman with one. "I think you cracked a crown, by the way," he said a few seconds before leaving the stage. Shaffer spent 33 years as Letterman's musical director, with the duo appearing nightly together for decades on NBC's Late Night with David Letterman and CBS Late Show with David Letterman. The on-screen reunion may have been a thrill for fans, but the pair remain in touch. Letterman, of course, has history with The Tonight Show. He appeared on the show multiple times when Carson was host, many times filling in as a guest host. He was famously passed over as his replacement in favor of Jay Leno once Carson retired in 1992, but later scored Late Show, which began in 1993. At the time, Letterman, who was in the middle of his run hosting Late Night, which began in 1982, said he wasn't angry at losing the gig. "I was never angry," he told Carson when appearing on The Tonight Show in 1991 after Leno was officially named Carson's replacement. "Now, would I like to have the show?